Hey everybody, welcome to Win with Nichols podcast. Today's topic is going to be budgeting. And again, I have my friend with me, my boy, Mike Alternate. Hey, what up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, Nick? What's going on, Nico?
Hey man, we out here, man. We out here and we're keeping it going. So again, as it is our goal in this podcast to share some knowledge, some tips and tricks people can use to enhance their life. Of course, for the positive. So today, budgeting. What do you have?
What do I have? Well, to be honest with you, I don't have much because it's very simple. It's very simple. It's just, by the way, this is just not financial advice. This is just what I've done and what has worked for me. So just to give a backstory, I've always been somebody that was very frugal. If I can't buy 2 of it or 3 of it, I just don't buy it. That's just somewhere I've always been. And I know a lot of people is like, they live like paycheck to paycheck and stuff. And a lot of time it's not due to the fact that they just like can't live better. It's just their habits. So for me, I've always lived below my means, always have, and I will continue to do so because it just gives you a lot of room for errors. Well, the way I live, it gives me a lot of room for errors. So when I first started off, like I had my first job, right? I was working at like Dairy Queen. I didn't really have many expenses. I was living with my mom and my sister. I was like 17 years old. So I was just saving all up on my money. I would buy stuff here and there, or I would just give my mom money just to pay some bills, even though she didn't ask. It's like, why not? But it wasn't until like I got my second job at AutoZone that I really started having like a goal. My goal was I want to save $1,000. And I'll tell you, that was the hardest money to save. Like I was not spending recklessly, but to build your account to that 1,000 is every time you get close, something happened. When I first did that first 1,000, it felt so amazing. And then the goal was 2, then it was 3, then it was 5, then it was 10, then it was 20. And I just kept going.
Yeah, and then it became easier.
It became easier, but then I started spreading out the goals because when I reached 10,000, which was like a goal of mine, I was like, well, the next goal is 20,000, which took a little bit longer, but it's still the same principle. It was still simple, and like I said, since I've always kept my expenses low, it was a lot easier for me. And since I didn't spend money recklessly just because I have it, I'm gonna buy some stuff. No, it was easy. So this is what I've done. It's very simple. You're gonna be like, what? Yeah. So when I first joined the Air Force was when I actually started having like different bank accounts. With USA, that's one great thing about them. You can have just multiple bank accounts, open them up easy. So I had bank account for play, savings, and checking.
Yes.
Yes. So I was making $800 every 2 weeks. And from there, the thing I said to myself is like every paycheck, I would take $160 out and I will have fun with that. That was my money to go out to dates, go out clubbing, go out partying, spend like, oh, I wanted to buy this, $160.
Man.
That stayed stagnant forever. I finally updated this 6 months ago. 6 months ago.
Bruh. You're tripping.
$320 a month to have fun. And I was able to do it. Now, did I have other expenses that took big chunks? Yes, because I've traveled a lot. But since I was already saving so much, every time I've traveled, when the chunk came out of my savings from the traveling that I've done, it didn't matter because I've been saving for so much. And I changed this $320 every month. I changed it 6 months ago. And right now, I do $400 every month just for fun. At 29 years old. and I'm still living. Like as my income grew, my expenses then grew. And so now I kind of work in percentage, and percentage is the way I wanted to do it instead of having like a set number. So the way I just redid my budget like a week ago, and it goes like this: 10% of my income, 10% is fun. 10% is fun. 20 to 30% is your lifestyle. That goes your bill, your car note, your gas, your rent, your mortgage, your internet, your streaming service, so your lifestyle. And then 5% just for donation. And the rest, I just reinvest. I no longer save money. I have no more money in my savings. I've done that for long enough, and I lost enough money by doing that. I no longer save money. I have my emergency fund of a year. My lifestyle costs, I have it a year on the side. I don't touch that money. But 10% for play, 5% for donation, 20 to 30% for lifestyle, and the rest straight into investments. Buy stocks, REITs, mutual funds, investments, or side hustles. Sometimes I gamble and try to win, but I don't use a lot of money. That's still an investment because I can make a return out of it, but I'm not really good at gambling, so I don't really indulge in that. It's just if I'm doing this for fun. But right. I told you it wasn't much. It's just simple.
Yes, man. Look, this is amazing. This is amazing. So for all of you out there listening, now, you hear my man say, what was the amount? $160?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, $160. That was his play money. His play money. See, myself, I did 200. I did 200 every 2 weeks. So I like, $400. Yeah. But then again, my method, I have one of those preloaded debit card. You know, I just add money to it. Yeah. So every month I have an allotment goes in there. I know this is my play money. This is what I do. You have you have three different accounts. You know, checking, saving, and play money, right? Is that right?
That was how I used to have it.
Oh, okay.
I've changed this 6 months ago. Well, I redid my budget last week, but 6 months ago I changed my expenses. I went as far as percentage now.
Yeah. So okay, cool.
Yeah. So $400 every month as far as like play money for me. That's to go out to do things and eat out, go watch movies. Yeah. But as far as like I had savings, checking, travel, play money account and all that. But now I no longer have a savings, or all my money that's supposed to be in savings, I invest in the stock market.
All right. That's awesome. Now let's just put this out there again one more time. We're not giving financial advices, all right? So consult your professional financial advisor to make your financial decision. And I know you a little bit knowledgeable on on the stock market, investing, day trading a little bit. So that's why you can afford to do that. So some people out there cannot afford to do anything like that. So what?
Everybody can afford to. Everybody.
I might disagree with you on that one, brother. I might disagree with you.
If you have a job, you can afford to invest in the stock market. That's a misconception that people think. Everybody can invest in the stock market.
Oh, I didn't say they cannot. I didn't say they cannot invest though. I didn't say they cannot. I said they cannot afford to do it because they probably don't have that $5,000. Okay, you know what? I can afford to invest this. Even if I lose that money, I'm gonna be okay. Not everybody can say that.
And that's okay. Okay, I got a rebuttal for that whenever you're ready though.
Oh, I'm listening. What you got?
Okay, so according to everything I just said, right? Because you saying they don't have $5,000 to invest, right? Here's the big problem with that mindset. That mindset is like, and I used to have that problem too, until I jumped in it and realized I wasted so much time and money. But it's like, the whole concept of like you need 5,000, 10,000, you don't. You don't. Like if you trying to day trade and actively trade the market, yes, you would need more money so you could have room for errors. So you could, with proper money management, of course, but you could buy mutual fund, you could buy ETFs for like $200, and their stocks that cost $30. And now you may say, I don't know which stocks to buy, and that's a lot of people. And this is not advice. This is just what I do. There's studies that's been done where a monkey would just throw darts on a board full of stocks, and whichever stock that the dart ended on, they bought that stock. And that monkey, by just doing that, was able to make money, because the stock market goes up in a 10-year period no matter what. So you remember when I said 10% fund, 5% donation, 20 to 30%, and then the rest I invest. Some people, the rest that they have left over, because some people cannot live on a 20%, 20%, 20 to 30% of their income. Some people can't. They have kids. They have more responsibilities. I understand. Yeah, of course. Whatever is left over after you have your emergency fund, of course, whatever is that left over for you, for me, it's a high number because I keep my expenses low. You could just buy mutual funds, ETF, buy partial in the S&P 500. Now that's where your education comes in, and then you consult with somebody that does it and stuff. But that's why I say everybody can afford to, because you could think about like, okay, I only have $30. Yeah, buy something for $30. Next month you're gonna have another $30. That's $60. Next month you're gonna have another $30. That's $90. But the stock market is fluctuating. It could be going up, it could be going down too. But the chances of the stock market crashing and going to zero, that's not happening. Yeah. Well, I want to say that's not happening. It's highly unlikely. So it's like you're never gonna lose that 35 completely. And if it tank the next month, you dump a 35 and a lower number, it's gonna rise up anyway. Just like the real estate market did crash, because a lot of people waiting for the crash before they get in. The real estate market did crash. It came back up. Yep. So now if you get in before the crash and the crash happened, you might want to quit. But no, guess what? You just have cheaper properties. And it's the same way with stocks. Mm-hmm. And we all complicated everything, right? And it's not easy for people that don't know. So it wasn't until I started indulging in research, indulging in looking at stocks, indulging in researching the consumer report and stuff like that, then I realized, okay, it's not as complicated. Maybe I'm doing too much, but it's literally just buy the stock. Now, some people may say, I don't know which stock to buy. And this is what I tell everybody that asks me that. Look at your life in the last 5 to 10 years. What are the products that you as a person have been using consistently? You buy it over and over and over. Those are good stocks to buy. You've been using Netflix. You could buy Netflix. You've been using your bank, Chase. You could buy Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. You've been using Hulu. You've been using Amazon. You could buy those. And those are the way for you to understand, because at the end of the day, you're going to be buying their products anyway. So might as well have money in the stocks. And if the company was to go under, you're not really losing, because, these big corporations, they get bailouts and stuff because they add to the economy of America. So they get bailouts and stuff. But yeah, that's my take on it.
I got you. Now, yes, from that perspective, I get it, but where I was coming from is not everybody has that discipline to, I'm going to save this much every month. Okay, until I get this much, I'm going to do. Not everybody has that. So that's where, again.
And that's why we're having this podcast, to show them how simple it is, right?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yes. You know what?
Yeah.
And the last episode I did, I talked about self-discipline. And that it kind of ties in. If you set yourself, you know what, I'm going to start doing this. So you have to make that sacrifice. So you know what? I'm just gonna reduce my entertainment activities a little bit. You know, let me focus a little bit more on what we want to do with this money. If I want to invest it, okay, that's something else. If I want to save it for now for us, we know saving money is not worth it, you know, because we're just losing money. The bank is not giving us anything, you know.
Nothing.
So, but for the average Joe out there, there were studies that were done. Don't quote me on the number, but I remember the average American right now cannot come up with $500, man. You know, that's crazy. $500. So that's where I was coming from when I said not everybody cannot afford can afford to do. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna invest this. Because that 500, that 500. Okay. Shoot, if they had it,
literally.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, literally. Gotcha. So yeah, that's where I was coming from. But great stuff, man. Great stuff. I can say also, I have some things that I can add to what we talked about today. It's coming up pretty soon, so it's gonna pretty much lay out a good groundwork, a good foundation for everybody out there. I mean, youngsters coming up, because finance is very important. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be comfortable. Oh, money is not important to me, but little do they know, money is right up there, man, with oxygen. Everybody want oxygen, right? So, yo, this is awesome, man. Great information. Really like it. Any parting word of advice, wisdom you can send out there for our audience, for the youngsters listening, for everybody out there who's struggling financially? Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. They're not really struggling. They choose to struggle.
Some people struggle. Some people
I know. I'm just messing. I like to have fun. Yes. So, any word of advice, wisdom?
Yes. When you about to buy something that you want, not need, just want it. It's okay to buy things you want. Ask yourself, can I buy 2 of it? Can I buy 2 of it right now and not hurt? If you can, buy it. But if you can't, if you're gonna be like, I don't need to, put it down.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Yep. Also, if I wanted to add to this, I know there is a saying, you know, the 24-hour rule. You know, like, you know, you wanna buy this the pair of J's. Oh, those are the fresh J's. I gotta have them. You know, go sleep on them 24 hours. If tomorrow you come back, and you still feel the same, and you got the money, and then now applying what you just said, if you're not gonna hurt, all right, cool, enjoy yourself. You know?
That's good. Yeah, I like that one.
All right. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by. It was a pleasure. It was a great session. I like it. Took some notes. I'm about to apply some things in there too. But thank you, Mike, for coming out.
No problem.
All right, man. We'll see you again, and everybody, take care. Bye-bye.
Peace.